is there, and he makes the catch for the out. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates as they start a new series.
Yeah, Matty, without question right here. This lineup's been struggling. Some bad approaches at the plate from top to bottom. They need the first two guys in the order to.
And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares now.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here comes Wheeler's 0-2. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Bases are empty here with two men out. Curveball locks him up, strike three, and that's the third out. Nick Kingham, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the.
For this guy in his last one, you couldn't really consider that a powerhouse outing. He was able to get a no decision, but I'm sure he and the team are looking for a lot more in this one today.
Stepping into the box, Trey Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder.
Slider finds the zone for a strike. D-Row, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They come in here hoping to make it 2 in a row as they broke a 3-game skid with a victory last time out. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Ready on 1 and 2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away. With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has struggled to score runs the last couple games. Last 3 to 4 games to be exact. They're going to have to manufacture it in a different way. Can't wait for that 2-3 run homer. They're going to have to get guys on base, put the defense on their heels a little bit, maybe a little hit and run, maybe a little old school baseball.
Right fielder. Right.
Somebody's facing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
1-0 the count.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. And it's grounded just foul down the line. Kingham, native Texan. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle round, 1-0. And he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. He pulls this one into right. And that's taken in by Chisenhall, and there are 2 gone now. On to first, and they get the double play. We'll move to ending number 2 here in Cincinnati with no score.
Leading off for the Pirates, the left fielder.
Standing in now, Corey Dickerson. And
Ball
he'll
1.
take a look at ball 1. Popped him up. Jones has a play. Makes the play, 1 away.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And guys, let's focus our attention on center fielder Billy Hamilton. A pitcher's dream out there covering gap to gap. He makes the extraordinary play look routine. Seriously, probably the best range of any center fielder in the game.
He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 9 homers, 39 driven in.
Ball 1.
Pitch taken, several inches below the zone, in fact. No score here as we play inning number 2. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Newhouser backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Batting 6.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in.
Lonnie.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Foul tip held onto behind the plate. It's strike two. Wheeler is a strikeout master on the mound. It will not be uncommon to see him reach a double-digit strikeout total when he goes out there. He uses that to his advantage in just about every start.
He sure does, Matty. I think one of the keys for him is he gets ahead in the count early. You'll know if he's on when he gets strike one, strike two early on, and then he expands the zone, has great command of his pitches, and has a knack for making hitters chase pitches out of the strike zone.
Rizzo is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So
leading up for the Phillies.
Into the box, JT Realmuto. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The average is at 308 entering play. A dozen home runs and 60 runs batted in. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Marte is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Batting 6. The shortstop, Maikel Franco.
Stepping in now, Maikel Franco. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Billy Newhouser.
In now, Billy Newhouser, as he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit. Long throw to third, but too late, and he's safe at third.
Batting 8, the third baseman, Ryder Jones.
Ryder Jones up next. And he puts it on the ground to second. And a base hit as the Phillies will strike first in this one. They lead it 1-0.
Boy, when teams are playing well like this team is on a nice little winning streak right here, they strike early in this one to keep the mojo working.
Yeah, Dan, from an offensive standpoint, everyone searches for confidence, and that's exactly what they have right now. Everyone contributing makes for a fun clubhouse.
Got it.
Relay to Bell, the double play, and that's how. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. His career line against Wheeler, he's 2 for 3. Counts even at 1-1 to Cervelli. The 1-1 home. High in the air out towards shallow right. Harper has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting 8, the shortstop, number 44.
Into the box now, Kevin Kramer. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Comes in here right at 260. 13 home runs, 47 RBIs.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now.
The pitcher, number 49.
Into the box, Nick Hingham. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over.
Leading up for the
speedy
Phillies,
Trey Turner digs in now. As the first
Count
pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
2-1 the count to Trey Turner.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy. You can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Ball one,
and
no
a
strike.
pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. The 1-0 is taken for ball two.
Two balls,
This is the
no
situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are
That's the
burners, so a double play is going to be tough.
And hold on there, that's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. So it's a base hit and a stolen base for him to kick off the inning. And as you can see there on the team leaderboard, he's currently tops on the ball club in that department as we approach the final month of the season. Turner leads off second with nobody out. There's ball four.
That pitch is out.
Finally, up to this point, the entire lineup has been swinging at anything close, and this guy decides to show a little more patience at the dish and is rewarded with a base on balls. That was a good at-bat.
Here's Bryce Harper now. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. On the ground to second base. This could be two. There's one on to first, and that takes care of Harper as well. It's a double play. And now this is going to turn into a triple play, and that will end the inning. Wow. Standing in now, Starling Marte. He'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. Marte takes his swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best. Oh, and he misses it. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Now batting, third baseman.
Stepping in now, Colin Moran. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball one. And it's 2-0 now to Colin Moran.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were two stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
No runs, just one hit, and no errors so far for the Pirates.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's 1-1.
Now batting.
Let's play ball.
The second baseman.
He stays.
Adam.
Ball four. Take your base. Ball four.
Ladies and
Take your base.
gentlemen, your attention please.
Three.
This change for the Phillies. Now playing left field.
That's ball four.
The right fielder, number 3. Bryce.
And now Bryce Harper.
Harper.
And this is on the ground to short. Could be two.
Out.
Barehanded
On the
for
tag.
one.
He got
The
it.
tag, and he is out.
Tag,
The tag's
he
there,
goes.
and he is out.
Play ball.
Leading off for
Ball
Pittsburgh,
four. Take your base.
the first baseman,
Ball four.
number
Take your base.
55.
Three.
Josh
He's out. Three.
Bell. Your
Out.
attention
Out.
please. Now
Out.
pitching for
You're out.
Pittsburgh. Number
He's
35.
out. Three.
Keone
Out.
Kela.
And Clint Hurdle's out to have a conference at home plate, so it appears we'll see a double switch here. Kyle Crick is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Crick. Now catching and batting 9. Number 58. Jacob Stalling. The right fielder, number
Into the
3.
box now, Bryce Harper. And he fouls this one off. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch.
Nope.
Now a
Ball
fastball
one.
off the plate away. A ball and
I
a
got
strike.
a ball, 1 strike. Ball
Here's
two.
one that misses now to
Count
the
is
Philly
2-1.
right fielder. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
The 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Swing and a fly ball, and this should at least get home the tying run. The catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third. He's in there at the plate, and we are tied here in the 8th.
That was a really good at-bat right there. You're trying to tie this thing up any way that you can. He hits the sac fly to the outfield, and the tying run comes in to score.
Into the box, Anthony Rizzo. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Moran is calling for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
In now, JT Realmuto. As he reach unsuccessfully at a slider away at strike 1. Crick, the former San Francisco Giant. He was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization top to bottom.
0-2. Here it is. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. But the time.
Let's play ball.
Leading off for the Pirates,
You're out.
the catcher,
He's out.
Jacob Stalling. Your attention, please. Leading up for the Phillies, the shortstop, Michael.
Stepping in now, Michael Franco. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Vasquez has over 40 innings on his line so far. And in that time, he's compiled a whip under 1.3. Translation, he's better than league average in that category. Frazier over to his left. Makes the play, 1 away.